too little. You saw the dab yesterday. Gave you a Riz face after the three last time. Smith. Now Johnston, high arcing three, it's good. Furman in its third SoCon tournament championship game over the last 4 seasons as Johnston
fighting down in that paint area to create a second chance opportunity. Inside out, that's a high percentage three.
Furman can take a lead with a bucket. They have not led tonight until now. Charles Johnson. Lobbed inside to Filowich. Great defense by Ben Vanderwall with the help.
You can see the defensive adjustments that Furman has made in this half, which is preventing Filowich from those touches. When the ball touches his hand, good things happen for the Walker Terriers.
Smith, cut off. Under 10 seconds to shoot. Smith beats Bowser. Bowser leans in and scores. Johnston backs it home. And then gives a little flex.
Yeah, that's one of the few times we have seen Filowich really get the space he needed. In action. Wofford is one of the more complete offenses in the SoCon Conference and did a great job of running their sets, staying disciplined, setting good screens, getting open shots.
All 15 of Dylan Bailey's points in the second half, and Ben Vanderwall left all alone. The 1-3-1 catch and shoot by Bailey, missed the three. Vanderwall with a rebound.
That's what that 1-3-1 presents. Got to take low percentage shots in the corner. There's a closeout coming at you from a Paladin with range and length.
Smith. Now Heen. Heen looks for help, finds it. Heen set up for three. Got it.
Doesn't need much space and creates it extremely well off of his bounce.
Huff, one of the all-time greats in Mocs history, shooting the three, 6th in the nation. And made threes with 104 entering today. Bowser, power dribble inside, puts it in, plus the foul. A couple of tries there for Bash Whelan. Comes up empty both times.
The thing about Chattanooga's offense is it is leading to high percentage shots for them. They're just not falling. Conference for a reason.
Whelan, short jumper, too strong. Jupe had his hands on it, lost it. Down the floor for Heen, hammers it home.
Whelan's such a special player because of his IQ, because of his ability to pass, and to be able to be patient and let the offense work so that you can get the high percentage pass.
Richards in the lineup for the injured Frank Champion. Played just 3 minutes in the first half, did Richards. A lob for Bowser.
Take the dribble, handoff, backdoor, make the layup.
Josh Holloway missed, rebounded by Nick Anderson, and off they go. Ben Vanderwall slings it, extra pass, Anderson, 5-0, and it may be.
Didn't get any awards, but Jaden Burnell, boy, he was as good a newcomer as anybody in the league.
Nick Anderson hoists, left it short. Nice box out by Ryland Jones, but Ben Vanderwall got to the basketball.
And that's what he does, leading offensive rebounder for the Paladins team. That's his 70th of the year.
Vanderwall on the slip. I love every Garrett Hicks, Nathan Johnson, many others. This year, sometimes he gets the ball to his supporting cast, and they don't act like those guys did a year ago.
Still just one game where he's had more turnovers and assists, but his turnovers are up this year, and you're right. Doesn't quite have the same cast. That was a special team last year.
Nick, again. Nick, 3.5, 4 rebounds. The rest of the year, those totals cut in half. 6 points a game, about 2 rebounds.
combo guard. I hate using that term, but that's what he is.
Tom House is in.
Both coaches wanting some fouls and some calls each way. I like that the officials are letting them play a little bit, though.
Smith finds House. Chattanooga, VMI, and Wofford have punched their tickets to the SoCon semis. One of these two will join them. Cooper Bowser in the high post. Cooper Bowser, slam dunk!
That's what you'll take right there. A layup allows you to set the defense.
Furman turned it over 10 times in the first half, 6 in the second.
Not sure, other than this possession, how much longer you could go to just let them burn 30 seconds of possession.
Bronson. Tomorrow, the winner will go to the championship game to face either Chattanooga or the winner of this one.
Well, give the Terriers credit. They did it when it counted. They were getting the Bucks' best shot.
The number 1 seed has won the SoCon tournament 8 straight years. That's Chattanooga. Tom House. You bet.
He might have missed it off to the right there, but it was pure.
Once again, Wofford gets it under 10. Furman has had the answer every time they have gotten it this close as Pjay Smith tries to work around Tripp out the other side. Now Anderson. Anderson's kind of been their focal point offensively. But Smith, ever dangerous. What a lob to Bowser. And that's a highlight by that zone. Justin Bailey's back in for Wofford. He's trying to get it to Lorenz, and another deflection. Good D by Johnston. Smith comes away with it, and to an unmolested Molnar for an easy pallet. Smith out top, guarded by another freshman. This time it's Kamari Holmes. Gets the pass back from Bowser. They are really trying to get him the ball in space. Got Holmes up in the air. Drive, kick out. Keene for 3. Deadly shot. That's a huge.
We see Citadel finally get an easy basket.
Paladin 7 of their last 9 from the field. About a 28-second differential shot in game clock. Furman can go 2 for 1. Keene down low, turn around, gets the roll. That's Heen's.
And that's doable. We've seen Furman obviously be able to do it just recently back in 2022.
Paladins with the basketball. Anderson, step back jumper is good off the curl. $40 million renovation of Timmons Arena, and season tickets obviously on sale in the near future, but will really be a palace of mid-major basketball, and that's, not blowing things out of proportion with what you're seeing in Bowser with another slam, leading the team with 8 points for the Bulldogs. There's a long 3 on the way. That one's short. Christian Moore, the redshirt freshman from Los Angeles, fires it from long range. House tries to stay hot. Tell you what,
6 poised to make sure he was behind the line. That was a big hoop.
A big-time hoop for VMI, who needed it badly. They were only one of their last 7 from the field, and they've trimmed the deficit to 7.
And here they've extended that defense. Look, when you're having to run your offense way beyond the three-point line, that's tough.
What a nice no-look from Pjay Smith and Ben. Now it's Bradley Jr. through some contact. Floater, no good. Rebound to Vanderwall.
Again, he was playing for a whistle instead of to a whistle. There they trap Pjay.
Anderson coast to coast. Right-hand lay. What a senior day for Nick.
got the stop they needed.
Paladins have a chance to draw even, riding a 7-0 run. UNCG hasn't scored in over 4 minutes. Huey all the way to the cup, +1 for Tyrese Huey.
How about starting 5? Johnson, Robinson, Shoulders, Bryant, and Holt. Ball tipped around. Furman team that wants to get out and run Richmond when they can, as you take a look to the Furman starting 5.
Yeah, and we know that when you're looking at Pjay Smith, Nick Anderson, the players.
38% from downtown. Furman as a team here 35%, so shoots the basketball as well as that one rims out. Loose ball controlled by Smith. Furman with the ball and a 4-point advantage here early on. Furman likes to run that ball screen up top. It was a week ago. Furman down by 6, about 90 seconds to go as Anderson launches again and knocks it down. Furman. Robinson, nice move and finish. Robinson comes in on the year, averaging a team leading 17 a game.
Yeah, again, Robinson's very hard to defend because of his size, and that's even harder.
Still tons of basketball, but you say danger zone here for the Bears.
Well, when you start having plays like that, there's not much you can do. Cooper Bowser's such a threat on the defensive side there.
And then Anderson, another one knocked down.
Of the game for Mercer. I know there's still a second half to be played, but you've got to be able to have some defensive stops here and get a little bit of crack into this big lead, but they don't. But they're finding the open man. Mercer being able to knock down some key shots, and again, their defensive intensity looks a little different here in the second half.
Now just a 7-point game, once at 23. Looking for some offense. Bronson, 10 on the shot clock. Seems like all the momentum has shifted now. Bronson, big shot, top of the key on the way. Yes, and a timeout taken by Bob Ritchie. Smith now weaving against Bowser. Nifty move, the big fella there. Stripped into the hands of House. Furman gets another stop.
Now, Bowser will not get credit for that steal, but it was all about Bowser being able to wall up and did not allow Robinson.
They know that they've got to get out on the shooters as quickly as possible.
Whelan's 3 rattles out. Pjay Smith with the rebound.
To use their terminology, they want to get after the greens. Guys that have the green light to shoot the ball. And there's a few of them on this team.
Johnston from the corner. He gets the...
This is a league that especially is prone to seeing good guard play, and Coastal kind of fits into it.
Pjay Smith, the 3, no good. Furman is now 1 for their last 9 shooting. Offensive look. Smith in the corner. 10 to shoot. Inside, and there's the finish.
Timmons opened up, and I want to be kind and fair. It felt awkward. You know, it was a building that was a multi-purpose building, and it just never felt like a good place to play basketball. I am thrilled that they're going to have an elite building that could be one of the better basketball facilities in the entire Southeast.
Smith, Anderson, 10 to shoot, and he drains it.
Tried to finish him out high, hands, still didn't seem to bother him.
Intended for Whelan, tapped away. Smith again on the move. A chance to tie it or take the lead for Furman. Inside, 2-hand. Kiesler works on Bronson. There's Bonham, stolen away by Smith. Smith around Bonham, the feed inside per game in the last 4. Now the good news is he's made 23 out of 41 over that stretch.
Yeah, his usage is way up, and just a player that seems to better three-point shooting teams. And they've elected to mix it up a little bit today. I said earlier in the first half that Chattanooga wanted to come out and take away the outside shooters.
The reverse. The first step, and Bonham gets by everybody. Lays it up and in.
He is so good at using that reverse layup to screen the defender out.
Bowser. A 3-on-2. Huff from 3. Rims out. Bowser with a rebound. Open from 3 is Tom House.
Is in colorway. Their quick trigger three, Pelot off the mark. You mind that shot? We talked about he's been hot. He can hit it. Is that too quick in the shot clock?
No, I don't think so. Western Carolina has had some struggles offensively at times during the season as Nick Anderson. That was the ended up being the difference in the game. But they looked to go high-low to finish up that game. Got to the free throw line, just unable to finish the game.
Smith gives it off to Heen. Went for the one-handed jam. Count it. Down the right side of the lane. Strong take. Couldn't finish. Offensive board kicked around, but into the hands of Anderson. Furman with a quick chance to tie or take the lead here is Pjay Smith. Johnston has got the start here to start the second half as well. Smith takes the screen from Bowser, working at the free throw line. Lobs it up for the big fellow with the two-handed jam, the pick and roll.
Pjay Smith and Cooper
Here with 13:45 to go. Long three on the way, rattles out. Did everything but go through. Offensive board, Smith has it. That thing was all the way down. Back the other way, Bronson has numbers as slowly Collins gets back.
Vernon Collins had the offensive rebound for Western Carolina, just unable to control it.
Lob up to Bowser and the two-handed sling.
Have an all-star officiating crew. Alandis Poole, Wilt Howard, both worked the SoCon title game each of the last 2 years, and Jason Baker, all three in the NCAA tournament a season ago. Not a great three-point shooter, but his first
Winning with things that don't always show up in the stats, although he does rebound.
Seymour. And there is Vanderwall controlling the rebound. And he will press offense. Pjay Smith, pocket pass. Bowser deep in the post, he scores. Second most in the conference. Brooke Savage is very much of the mindset he's going to play his guys. Johnston open and in.
Nice little jump hook that he could go to.
Smith to Tom House.
If you blink, there'll be a substitution for Samford at some point.
Olienka couldn't get the pass from Jones, and the steal by Nick Anderson. And sometimes they press off of a miss, or in this case, off of a turnover.
Yeah, they'll throw a bunch of different presses at you, made or missed free throws. Yeah, you just don't know when they're going to run and jump you.
Anderson from the head of the key. Again, the shot clock inside of 5, and again a turnover. It's the 5th giveaway for Samford. Anderson, yes!
Shoulders. Little floater in the air. No good. Battle for the rebound ends up in Pjay Smith's hands. Bowser back to Smith. Dishes to Bowser for the slam. Feeds a cutting Anderson. And Nick Anderson
wanted to get a little loud, and he is. Energy is Ben Vanderwall.
Good job of keeping possession of the basketball in the hands of the Paladins. Smith again utilizing the screen. And now feeds back to Heen, cutting to the basket.
Kind of supplement the offense.
Paladins basketball off the held ball. Now Anderson. Johnson is on him. Smith past Montas. Now Bowser and Holt. Battling, and Bowser has to dish it back out. Shot clock is down. Oh, and how about that feed?
So Vanderwall inbound. All the way around the arc. Go back to the inside, right back down the left side, and there's a 8:58 to go in the first half. Holstrom circles around. Couldn't connect. Very quick Pjay Smith bringing it the other direction. Ooh, nice play by Johnston bringing it back down. What a pass. No look that time. Malna.
PBS. Well, we didn't have PBS when I was coming along. We were lucky to get reception. But anywho.
Rabbit ears.
Yeah. Oh.
Boy, we've dated some stuff
yes,
there.
We have. And
Johnston. Bronson, 3, makes it.
Sat and watched 2 years ago.
And Hunter Huff played all 45 minutes against the Wofford Terriers on Wednesday. Has played all 18 so far today.
What a feed inside to Bowser in all the Southern Conference.
Well, talking to head coach Dan Earl yesterday, there's so much emphasis on those two primary guards. It's allowed the other guys around them to be better offensively. They're incredibly balanced.
Bonham dogging Smith out high. Smith, floater, Bowser with the delivery.
For the screen up top. Tries to lob it, looks for the alley-oop, misses the layup. Bowser gets it, a chance to go quick. 3 seconds, here's Smith. Over to the corner, 3 for Anderson on the way, yes! And it cuts into a 1-point.
For Bob Ritchie, 3 new guys, impact guys. The interesting thing is 2 of them were recruited by Furman out of high school, and Ritchie reminds us that a whole bunch of these guys are back. Yeah, we lost 2 or 3 of our top players, but we returned 6.
Wofford about to get a 64th win. These teams have met nearly 170 times, and they're about to beat Furman for a 64th time. Another 3 for Johnston.
He has really emerged over these last couple of weeks. Wasn't known as a great shooter coming out of high school, was a defensive guy, an energy guy, but he has shot the ball incredibly well over the last couple of weeks. 47% coming into the game tonight for the Terriers.
Ball, and it's 2-on-1 for the Paladins. Tough angle for Smith. He hits the bottom of the rim. Anderson for 3.
And here's the thing about get one of those shots off of a reload, the rebound on the hustle play by Adams, kick it out to Glover, who stepped in confidently, and don't look now, but it's a 5-point game.
Third make of the night for Glover from behind the arc. Pjay Smith with the lob to Cooper Bowser.
And try and build momentum. They're going to make the Bulldogs earn their way just to get across the timeline.
And finish.
Second 3 of the game. Hate to say it, but you talked to the tennis people earlier. Game, set, and match, okay? And it has been a straight set performance by UNCG today. Another 8-0 run. 11-1. And the lead is 21. Smith, who just checked in.
Percentage to start the game for the Paladins, but the Catamounts 0 for their first 3. Make it 0 for 4 now.
Pelote can't convert on that drive to the basket. Smith Jr. brings it down. Anderson pops for 3, and it's good.
Which is the difference there.
The big Aussie had Kell blocked out there. This one fired up to Bronson. Bronson driving in on Brown.
Yeah, good
Kicks
idea.
back out the house.
Yeah, good idea to go ahead and reset that. Run some clock here. Run some offense.
Kell now on Smith Jr. That's a bit of a mismatch. Down below.
Yeah, good move. Up and under. Even under the rim, there's still about a good foot and a half that you can use.
Kell with the 3. House with the rebound. They'll bring it back up. Paladins hoping to extend their lead to 30.
Catamount shooting just 27% for the ball game. That's way too easy for Johnston.
Quick Pjay with the slam.
Crimson retake the lead. Furman trying to find the answer. Working it along the outside. Tom House with nowhere to go. Cooper Bowser pops up. Bowser outside to Smith. They'll work a pick and roll. They've got it inside. Nice move by Bowser. And he connects right in the paint.
Here in the second half, you wonder if that bench group that sort of allowed Furman to take control of the game midway point of the first half is going to get another run together, or if he's going to try to keep Pjay and Batiste on the floor this entire half.
Smith made a huge impact on the offensive end for Furman throughout that first half. He comes away with a steal to get us going on their first defensive possession, and now he'll lead the charge. Out there, finds Bowser, another dunk in the middle.
Chad Warner talked about that first half, felt like the Paladins didn't finish strong and got stagnant offensively. I asked him about the three-point shots. They finished 1 for 6 from 3. Felt like those shots were going to go in eventually.
And then once in, but he gets one to go from the corner.
Yeah, 0 for 5 in that first half. Missed his first, but got an open look there.
Another takeaway from Smith leads to a jam from Vanderwall on the...
Well, what's a size mismatch on one end becomes a shooting advantage on the other. Bowser can't battle through the double screen, and Pjay showing the range.
11-0 run for the Crimson. Johnston trying to answer it, finally does.
Ooh, that is silky.
Taylor. It's going to have this game by Tom House. Now the quick transition. And open. The three is good for the offensive foul.
You mentioned Pjay. Not only is the leading scorer, but he's got more assists than anybody on the team, more steals. 51% from three, like you said.
Bowser from Smith, and there you see all the way down.
Yeah.
Easy laying. You got to respect the three, and you have to step to the bucket.
Well, and he's too quick for Johnston out on the perimeter. They switched the screen.
Three-pointer all the way from Johnston. Get down. Lee all the way down, a little bit out of control. Smith quickly back in the front court. And Furman trying to get a look here for Smith. Richie shouting out the offensive orders for his Paladin squad, looking to go 9-1. Backdoor cut, Vanderwall.
And he does. And both teams have played 9 guys so far in this game. Inside, Bronson. Pjay Smith. Nice pass underneath to Tyrese Huey. Nice. He's got 8 points. Another one, and that does not fall, but a long rebound on an offensive board for Furman. Into the corner. Vanderwall buries it.
Late, not enough to stop Hunter.
How good is that? Just a post-repost, and Harris knew it. Dickinson threw it out and said, let me get a little closer to the basket. Harris delivered it right back to him. That's good chemistry between the point guard and the big man.
Bowser brings Dickinson out with him. A cut by Smith. Juan Harris right there in his pocket, though. After the screen, kick to the corner. Aheem three, good. This is what they do, Nick Fox.
Velcroed to Hunter Dickinson, so he didn't want to come off the big fella. And Coit with a pretty good burst to get to the rim.
Bowser sets the screen there and kick to the corner. A wide open look passed up by Vanderwall, who really is not one of their prime three-point shooters.
Yeah, he's the one guy other than Cooper Bowser that doesn't really shoot the three.
This is an open three that's on the way and knocked down. That's Ed come up into. Paladins look to cut into this 6-point deficit with just over 7 minutes left in the first half. Here's Bowser. Bowser gets it back, and he's got the matchup advantage over Coit and lays it in.
Coit plays hard. He was a 20-point-a-game guy a year ago, but he's bringing some energy this year.
Short little jumper there from Adams. Gets the screen from Dickinson down the right side of the lane. The tough putback for Hunter as well. And here comes the Paladins. And underneath, Bowser was able to beat Hunter.
Against a good Furman team to get back to 500. 3 around and out. And Bowser, who is a terrific shot blocker, 13 blocks on the team, picks up the rebound. They push it quickly. Bowser with a cut. Now he got it. His team can shoot the 3.
Yeah, that's how.
Stuffeless, boy, he does get up, man. He gets up. Alley-oop, Smith, Bowser, beautiful.
That's so well done. This
5 seconds to go. Bowser, kick. Huey, short. Bowser, that's a huge rebound. And a fresh 20. Big rebound. Great pass, Pjay. Oh, reverse play of the night there, and that.
And Furman, on the other hand, now is not going to play fast, and they're going to run some clock here.
Richie's team looking to go 7-0. The win streak will be challenged against
Saturday.
Kansas.
Yep. Yeah. Saturday evening. Allen Fieldhouse.
Bowser's going to be an interesting watch.
ready to tip here in Charleston. Furman will win the tip. We are underway. Smith Jr. controls the rock for the Paladins. Smith averaging almost as many points as minutes. 26 minutes, 23 points per game. Nice pick and roll. The hoop and the harm. Half-court set. Smith with the ball in the paint. He'll kick it out to the wing. Nothing but net.
With a 7'3" wingspan, you can tell while it altered the shot of the talented guard, R.J. Johnson.
That pass deflected as Jones got a piece of it, but collected and kicked back out.
And that's where they get him on the foul in the box out.
Paladins inbound. Johnson finds Smith Jr. He'll give it back. Unselfish basketball, 6'11". Seen a couple different plays. Barry, a quick inbound. Coach Nimley looking for the foul, not called. Oh, pump fake, gets him in the air. Extra pass to Anderson for three. Knocks it down.
So right-handed dribble drive is pure off the glass.
Yeah, the Indiana transfer, he's just showcasing just now that he's getting minutes. He's a younger guy just from a playing perspective, but you can see just his athleticism and how quick he can get to the basket.
Paladins going with Smith Jr., Anderson, Vanderwall, Heen, and Bowser. There's Anderson, the sharpshooter from the right wing, and Lafayette knocking it down.
Watch out for Cam Williams. This is a guy that both Ron Hunter and his son, R.J. Hunter, new coach, assistant coach for Tulane, they've talked about Cam Williams can be a special player here at Tulane as a freshman.
The kick to the left wing. House of Trey responds. The Florida State 2 of 2 at the charity stripe. And things are starting to get tight here at the well with just over 2 minutes remaining. 5-point game. It's a horn set for the Paladins. Smith flashes open off the Bowser screen. Looking for Anderson on the curl. Top of the key. 3 is money. And
for the Dins.
Nice job by Garrett Heen right there, being able to clear everybody out and get that rebound. And again, we talked about they're going to have to be able to manage the rebound inside. And Garrett Heen also
and scores a 2. Zach Bell, 7 points here in the opening half. Jacksonville has a 4-point lead, tied for the biggest lead by the Dolphins here tonight. Smith, give and go to Bowser, lays it in. 5 here in the opening half, 1-1. Misfires. That's the first miss by Jacksonville tonight at the line. 4 of 5 now as a team. Jacksonville by 6 as we have 4 minutes to go in the first half of play. House, catch and shoot 3. Got it. Tom House.
In stature, they are very physical.
A bit of a defensive switch up here. Richmond, a little bit of a zone defense. What do you make of it?
That's right, yes. Just trying to change some things right now. Furman's had some success trying to get them out of their rhythm. Coach Mincy's trying to do something to break that streak, but Charles Johnson. That's probably a little bit near and dear to your heart, too.
A little bit. Furman trying to inbound. They find Heen. Johnston doubled. He needs help, and barely gets the ball across in time. All alone is Vanderwall, lays it in.
He's able to break that easily, and McCray gets inside the paint for the easy 2.
Almost a steal. Smith across the timeline to Vanderwall. Goaltending called on Jacksonville. Best.
Smith lost his defender. Finds Heen in the corner, and the second 3 of the night. Witt backing in on his old teammate Smith. Fade away from the lane, left it short. Smith into the corner. Heen got a good look. No harm, at least at this juncture. And so Furman brings it into the front court.
Kind of going reverse 2 for 1.
Yeah.
I'm a little very surprised.
Very slow into this possession here. Smith Into the corner, Anderson going to try another one, and you